Yeah,
So
absolutely. And we were already top in the nation as far as points scored per game, especially if you take out that Georgia game. Let's see. I see Stats and Info just posted something up there. 41 points is the lowest points we scored since the Georgia game, which is absolutely magnificent. We haven't seen anything like that in a very long time at Oregon.
no, I mean the offensive output is great, but again, that's also the play calling, the belief in the players, the staff, all that. And um, I was just I was just thinking of something that just kind of escaped my mind all of a sudden. Literally, just like
Well, that's fair.
now I
I'm
don't
sure
know
you'll
what it was.
think about it at the worst time. We'll be like ending the show, and you're going to be like, "Oh no, I remember exactly what that was."
Like no, like it literally it just left me. Um, but it's okay. We got over with Cal, and again, I give the most respect and love to Wilcox and
Yeah,
Musgrave, of course, but got past them. Just move on. Next week we have to face the dreaded Buffalo, Colorado.
yeah. Which is, I mean, that's been a tough game in the past. Oregon going to Colorado. It's another road game, if I'm not mistaken, and that's a scary thing. Oregon traditionally hasn't really traveled all that well. We do really good at home. I mean, 23 games now, 22 games straight, one at home, and then of course going to Colorado does kind of put a little bit of a scare. Although hardest game of the year,
I was like, I don't know.
Cal.
I think that's sarcasm right there.
Yeah, I was gonna say I believe Cal to be the better team out of all of them. Colorado, I believe we will. My hope is that they either have less points or we have more points.
It will be one or the other. I mean, Colorado. We say it a bunch on the Voice of College Football a lot. Ralphie deserves better. Ralphie or Ralphie. It's a rough year. But Colorado did beat Cal also, so
Yeah,
they're
it's true.
not quitting completely, obviously. So, but we do have to go on the road for that, and that is it's never fun.
Yeah,
But they gotta get ready for the next games. So the next 3 games after that are the big ones, to determine the season. Like you were saying earlier, hey, if we can somehow like finish the season undefeated, win the conference, I mean, it's not crazy to think of the potential possibilities that we have.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Going against Washington, Utah will be a challenge, of course, but we face them at home. And then after that, my assumption currently, and of course, this could make me look completely silly in the long run, but USC is going to win their division, and we would hopefully be facing another top 10 team in the Rose Bowl whenever we come around to the Pac-12 championship game. Now, Stats and Info is going to help me out with this one, especially kind of looking at the road to the playoff. I mean, I'm looking at games currently where Tennessee.
Did you say the playoff? Oh, no.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I?
Predictions right now. I like this.
Yeah, I as a Duck fan, of course, we're gonna get excited, and we haven't been to the playoffs since what 2014. I'm very excited about the possibility of us even potentially getting to the playoff. So, of course, I dream a little bit and want to look at the possibility, what it would take, who would have to lose for us to get to the college football playoff. And of course, there's 4 teams, so we have to be one of those 4. I'm watching, unfortunately, the game's kind of live right now where Kentucky, 6 points versus Tennessee's 20 points. About an hour ago, I was very excited about this game, thinking, oh man, maybe Kentucky can pull it out. And I'm starting to get a little bit nervous about that. Although, just below, we have USC, Arizona. I want USC to win because I believe if we beat them, we have the best chance to jump up in the rankings to get to the college football playoff. It would be great if Tennessee lost tonight, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case.
Well, I would hope not. It is Arizona still, but it is on the road. Arizona does that to people, and but I agree. I think we're gonna end up facing USC or UCLA again, depending on how that goes. And we want them to be the best that they can be. We want them full strength. We want them to be the highest ranked teams possible, and that's going to only help our situation. So